Flop, this word is often used to refer to an uninteresting or unbalanced game with terrible controls. Or if the game has an absurd level of difficulty. The virtual reality game Tower of Trials exactly matched this description. After the launch of the game, the Korean old men, each of whom considered it his hobby to beat its creators, rushed to conquer this game, refusing to eat and sleep for 365 days a year. However, over the past 3 years, people have realized that this is a game that cannot be passed. The Guardian of the Gate, worthy of being called invincible. The polar region in which you can freeze to death after an hour. A long maze with a length of more than 10,000 kilometers. This was no longer entertainment, but a real torture. After this, the game went bankrupt. Or rather, almost went bankrupt. There were a small number of people still challenging the game. The main character, who was also a player, finally cleared the 50th floor. He was the first to be able to completely clear the test tower. The hero was very happy and surprised by such an achievement. Unlike others, he repeatedly passed the levels, memorizing everything to achieve the goal. He spent 11 years on everything. The hero did not expect that he would be able to clean up the last floor. It's just a pity that he did not start the broadcast. Nevertheless, he decided to post the video on YouTube. The guy didn't have time to do it and he received a notification. In it, he was thanked that he was still playing their game and notified that there would be a new update in 12 hours. They also wished the hero a pleasant game. The hero could not understand where the company got the money for a game that almost no one plays. The hero didn't care about the update, because after passing it, he decided not to enter it anymore. The hero decided to hold the last broadcast, on which he earned all this time. He decided to change his life, since he was already 27 years old. He no longer wants to live on just 500,000 won a month. He intended to give up sports for a while. Previously, the hero was told that he would go to professional sports. Now, for a guy, money is more important than sports. The guy was broadcasting on which he communicated with the audience. The hero decided to tell subscribers important news. But in the end, I couldn't cope with the pressure and laughed it off. The guy decided to officially announce tomorrow that he stops broadcasting. The next morning, the guy had a very bad headache. He decided to quickly post a video about the passage of the test tower, but when he started the computer, he saw that the test tower appeared in real life. He went to the broadcast where the person was very surprised by the appearance of the tower from the game created 11 years ago. The hero was thinking about what was happening, but his thoughts were interrupted by a notification. The first stage of the tower test upgrade has been completed. It was also announced that all players must move to the next floor within 90 days. In case of failure, all of humanity will be destroyed. The hero was terrified, but he needs to stay calm. Since the tower has become a reality, he has no time to hesitate. He hurried to a place where he could get one item. The hero understood that the world could be destroyed, but at this moment he was delighted. Other people had a panic. They decided to go to another country, but unfortunately the tower appeared there too. The hero reached the descent to the subway. The hero went inside and a notification popped up, which said that he had entered the event room. The guy noticed that the people who were there were playing the first part of the Tower of Trials. People were just watching each other. A guy came up to the hero and started talking. This man was a YouTuber with 500,000 subscribers. The hero asked if it was time for the interlocutor to broadcast. He only said that what kind of broadcast could be in such a situation. The guy started asking the hero what floor he got to in the game, because he knew that he spent a lot of time playing. Due to the management of the interlocutor's company, people with whom the hero rose together on streams ended their careers due to pressure. This guy was trying to get benefits and said that if the hero tells everything, he will change the terms of the contract to more favorable ones. The hero did not stand on ceremony with Lee Jong-soo for a long time and hit him with his forehead right on the nose. From the blow, this man's teeth fell out and began to bleed. The hero felt better after he hit his hater. A mangrove tree came out of the water, which the people there were very happy about. Fruits began to appear on the tree. The effect of these fruits was to raise the starts of dexterity, strength, and mana. The hero knew that it was a good item, but there were only 4 fruits on it. People began to fight for the opportunity to take the fruit. His hater spoke to the hero again and offered to unite and divide the fruit in half. The hero told the interlocutor to shut up, since the time has not yet come. The first fruit was plucked and eaten. The person who did it received +3 points to dexterity. Ordinary people did not know about the effect of the fruits, and those who played completely concentrated their attention on trying to extract them, while the old ladies are enjoying the spectacle. People remembered that if you eat the fruit, the tree becomes dangerous. People started running because when they played the game they died countless times from this tree. Only the hero remained standing. The enemy of the hero decided to leave. To the hero's question whether he decided to surrender, he replied that he did not want to die a dog death. The hero said that he was sorry about the decision made by the interlocutor, since the true reward can only be obtained if all the fruits are eaten. The man was surprised but did not believe the words of the hero a little. He asked again, and after another answer of the hero believed. He asked what the hero's plan was and he started talking. He planned to go around the tree on both sides to distract his attention. They have begun the execution of their plan. The hero began to advance and dodged the roots of the tree, which intended to kill him. The guy drew attention to his enemy, who remained standing in place. He once said that the hero should be a bait. Surprisingly, the hero smiled, and was glad that the character of the enemy had not changed. The hero reflected that in the end the enemy would become a bait by staying behind him. The guy dodged one of the roots and it enveloped his enemy. While the tree was killing the guy, the hero ran to the place he needed. The man begged to save him, but the hero was unstoppable. As a result, that person was crushed by the tree. The hero approached the tree, which again began to attack him. He knew every possible attack, so he easily dodged. The guy has already seen what he needs, namely the core of this tree. The hero was glad that everything was happening exactly as in the game. The tree used a blood-sucking vine. Although the hero knew how the attack would take place, it would be physically difficult for him to dodge. Therefore, the guy decided to change the attack traitor to avoiding fatal injuries. The hero reflected every attack directed in his direction. Even there was a feeling that he saw the future, but this was the effect of his long game. He almost got close to the thing he needed, but the tree used soporific butterflies. It does this as a defense mechanism. If you don't know a way to bypass this ability, this butterfly is inhaled instantly. And the method of protection is very simple. It will be safe if you just hold your breath. The hero finally got close to the target. There was one jerk left and he finally did what he planned. The tree died and he received a notification that he was the first to cope with the tree. The hero did not expect that all the information he remembered would be useful to him, yet it was not for nothing that he had spent the last 11 years in the game. After the victory, another window popped up, where the hero will be given a level of honor for a day. In order to complete the procedure, he had to name the player. The hero decided to remain anonymous. This was done because the guy would have huge problems if his identity was revealed. The hero has already taken out a core from a dead tree. If the fruit gives 3 stats, then the core is as much as 12. It was really an incredible item, as even after passing 50 floors, he couldn't find a better one. The guy absorbed this thing and his body was covered with light. The hero decided to check whether it was well absorbed and entered the stats. He had the first level, but the stats were already there. Strength 5, Agility 7, Endurance 7, Mana 5, and there were unused prints in the amount of 12. The hero was now the strongest first level. An hour later, a video was posted with information about the first victory. In the comments, people were shocked that some person was able to overcome this. The video of the fight was uploaded to the network and people were just delighted with the fight. After the video was published, offers of cooperation flew to the hero. He understood that it was really incredible to defeat the tree at the first level. The hero lived a hard life. He could hardly earn money for food, often delayed the rent. He could sit hungry for several days to save money for food. If these proposals had been received by the hero a day ago, he would have agreed without hesitation, but now times have changed. He did not intend to share information for either 1 or 10 billion. Right now, the most important thing for the guy was to monopolize information. While the guy was busy, the mana emanating from the tower covered the whole of Seoul. It didn't really affect anything, only the relics that became sacred outside the tower. Although they were not real, since they were in the tower, but even fakes had power. The hero went to the People's Central Museum, where a lot of relics were kept. The only problem was that not only the hero aimed at this place, and unlike the last quest, which appeared in 7 different places, this place is one. The hero knew that a lot of people, including old people, would gather in this place. The hero entered the event room and was amazed, because there was a deathly silence. He noticed the corpse of a burned guy. It looks like it was the first person who came here. Looking at the corpse of a man, the hero was surprised. The world had changed, so he thought that people had also changed after him. But the difference between expectation and reality turned out to be very big. In just a day, everyone has become too fearless. People have set their sights on the sacred relic, the Tato Enjido map. In fact, this relic gave information. There were a lot of things written about the tower, where the relics are monsters and so on. Although there is no information above the 10th floor, but even that was enough to light a fire in the hearts of people. But in fact, the real treasure is hidden in the clay. People were fighting for relics and one man shouted and asked them to stop. He said he would kill anyone who moved. People already with weapons considered this nonsense and decided to attack the man. He used an ability that enlarged his arms. This surprised people, since this person had already received a personal ability. He told people to leave and give him the card. An old man approached the man and said. The man reacted very sharply to the actions of the old man and began to threaten him. After the insults, the old man continued. He said that it was unclear who would kill whom first and lit a fire in his hand. After the man's surprise, the old man directed his attack at him. In an instant, the old man's opponent burned alive. The old man said that everything that happened was the man's fault. The girl expressed her gratitude for cooperating with the old man. He told the girl to sort out the rest. She took out a god figurine and used the ability, after which she turned into a mirror creature. The girl warned that from now on any movement that will be made by a person will be considered aggression and he will be killed by this creature. People threw away their weapons out of desperation. Unexpectedly, the hero continued walking. He began to think out loud about the mess that the people around him had made. The hero picked up the paper and was glad that it did not tear. The girl turned to the guy. She was angry because it looked like her words were jokes for him. She showed the creature to kill the guy. It attacked the hero. Unexpectedly, the hero not only repelled the creature's attack, but also knocked the weapon out of his hands. The girl was just shocked by what she saw. People didn't understand how the hero managed it, and it only amused him, since they couldn't even imagine how many stats he had. The hero asked what the girl would do, but she did not intend to go away and took out a few more figurines from the bag. This surprised the hero, since supporting 5 creatures at once requires a large level. The hero was also surprised by the magician he had recently seen. The girl was hurt by the fact that the hero called her technique not bad, but he continued. In his opinion, this technique was something between not bad and something like that. The girl thought it was a bluff, but the hero did not stand on ceremony and said that he would show it now. The hero decided to show her the overwhelming difference between them. The hero used the selected relic Pine Tiger and injected his mana into it. As a result, the ruler of the mountains appeared, which surprised the girl very much. The hero stroked the animal and ordered him to attack. Ting headed for the girl's puppets and tore them apart with ease. The girl could not believe what she saw. The animal summoned by the hero so quickly dealt with her puppets. The girl felt as if her skin was being ripped off. She realized that she could not win and fell to her knees. The hero began to approach her. When he was close enough, he ordered her to give that thing. The girl pretended not to understand. But he gave the exact name of the object, namely the Mask of Tutankhamun. The girl said that she was useless in Korea, but the hero ordered the tiger to threaten, after which the girl hurried to give the relic to the guy. The girl asked if the hero intended to find the map of Titanejido. The hero said it was none of her business. The guy ordered his animal to watch the people so that he would not follow him. The hero was glad that everything worked out for him and now he intended to get the strongest skill of the Tower of Trials. The old man did not understand how it happened. He stood with the hero. Grandpa didn't understand how he could get here. An incomprehensible wall appeared between them. The hero called it a barrier of the first level. The old man was a little surprised by the hero's knowledge. This was the first time the old man had seen such a barrier. No matter if it was a physical or magical attack, it wouldn't affect him. The hero touched the barrier and notified the old man that he knew a way to destroy the barrier. The hero also said that he had one condition for his help. The guy said that if the old man continuously affects the barrier with his flame, it will weaken. The old man asked how long it needed to be done, and the hero replied that until he returned with the necessary relics. The old man asked again. Does the hero want the old man to act on the barrier while he is inside? The hero said that alone he would not be able to influence the barrier. The old man has the right not to believe him, but there is only one way out. The hero said that he would give up the card to the old man if he helped. The interlocutor asked if the hero would definitely give the card, to which he said yes, since he did not want to become an enemy of the user of high-level magic. The old man trusted the guy. He summoned the flame and began to launch barter attacks. The hero, in turn, broke through it. The old man told the guy to hurry up. The hero noticed that most likely there was only one person in this place who took only one thing, namely the Qianlong sword. The hero was glad that the man took exactly that item, since in his opinion it was a second-class relic, and Perrin also found coins of the Li dynasty. This was the last piece of mosaic to create the strongest skill. The hero combined two relics, from which a message about the merger came out. It climbs out only when two suitable relics are connected. The hero added the newly received coins, and now the three artifacts reacted to each other. The hero was able to overcome a very small percentage and the feast was successful, and the hero received a relic of the Eye of Truth, which had an SS class. It allowed you to look into other people's status windows and know if they were telling the truth or lying 3 times a day. Due to the fulfillment of unusual conditions, the hero received the ability to unite over rang. This skill made it possible to copy the skills of other players. The old man was already very tired and asked the guy to hurry up. He decided to copy the old man's ability. The condition for this was that he would need to force Min Shongwu to show his true essence. It was easy, since the hero only needed to anger the old man. The hero was approached by an old man who asked him to hurry up. The guy said he could stop using the skill. The man at first did not understand what it was said, but the hero continued. With a very cool look, he said there was no need to use it. The old man did not understand why he did it then. The hero said a word in Latin, after which the barrier disappeared. In fact, the old man did not help the hero break through the barrier in any way, it was just a waste of time and mana. The hero was thinking that the next thing the hero needs to do is to get the old man out of himself. The hero knows everything about the tower, so the map is useless for him, but still the hero is not going to give it to anyone. The old man started shouting, and the hero with a cold-blooded smile said that he did not need this card. The guy set fire to the picture. The hero didn't want his advantage to disappear, so he destroyed the thing that threatened it. The old man started shouting and swearing at the guy, and the hero only coolly rejoiced at the acquired skill. Now in the hero's piggy bank was the first copied skill, namely the B-rank fire element. The old man was very angry, which amused the hero. The guy used the old man's ability, only in his performance it looked much stronger. The old man was shocked by what he saw. The old man was thinking about the unimaginable abilities of the guy. The hero said that if the old man is really going to climb in the tower, he should obey the hero. The hero reflected that only 4 old men appeared in the museum, including him. Now the hero's goal was to get as many skills as possible. The hero previously ordered the old man to raise the level together with the girl with whom they were friends. The hero was very happy to have the opportunity to get new skills. Now his life will definitely change. Unexpectedly, the hero's good mood was interrupted by the sound of his stomach. He was hungry. The guy went to a cafe to have a snack. On TV they talked about the incident at the museum where at least 23 people were killed and more than 50 wounded were found. There are many seriously injured among the victims, so the number of deaths will continue to grow. The news said that the people who created it targeted the museum, but not only in Korea but also in other countries around the world. A video was posted. It was hard for people to believe what was happening there, but it was all reality. People were discussing the incredible shots they had seen. The people and the man in the video recognized the guy who first defeated the tree. For this reason, the guy began to think about another disguise so that he could hide better. According to the news, the Department of Association of the Awakened was created for people with abilities. This surprised the hero, as the government reacted really quickly. The news showed the head of the association, his name was Han Sang-jin. He began to hang up that they were recruiting people with abilities and that the salary would be huge, although everything depends on the skills of the applicant. People discussed the words said by the head of the association. They thought it was an incredible opportunity for people. The hero noticed an interesting thing. The head said that the people who appeared on the video would be an exception. The hero suspected that he was their target. In fact, one capable Tselevek will be more valuable than 100 ordinary players. It is for this reason that the hero will try to recruit. The hero was considering the abilities of the head. Since he was given such a position, he should be quite good. The idea of copying the ability of the head crept into the guy's head. The hero knew that today at 7 p.m. when the hour hand indicates the new time, the Tower of Trials will be opened. As the hero expected, a notification popped up indicating the opening of the tower. The players were transferred to it. New notifications came that said that in honor of the fact that the tower was opened, all players were given 100 coins that could be used inside. The tower also conveyed that players should take a video of what they are doing, because for every 10,000 views they will be credited with 100 coins. There was also a stream function, which was available only when the player was raiding the boss. In case of an attempt to fake the views, punishment will be applied. The hero was pleased with the news that he learned, because the more views there are, the more coins he will get. People began to run to the goblin cave, as it was possible to sit down and hunt there. The hero was in no hurry and people just pushed him trying to take a good position faster than anyone. The hero decided not to share information for the sake of views, as this will only harm himself. The hero has already decided what he will do, namely, go another way, which is different from the others. The hero in the game was stuck on the 30th floor, so he immediately began to explore all the floors below, and when he managed to figure out what the problem was, he was completely disappointed. It turned out that the character that the hero pumped with such efforts was a complete incompetence. So in the past, the guy deleted the character and started over. The hero got to the place because of which he started the game anew in the past, namely the Liverinto's maze, which had a degree of difficulty B. It was an incredibly confusing maze with a bunch of traps. The hero was not very happy that he would have to go through this maze again. He went inside and was covered with a mood. The hero was happy, but not for long. He noticed other people. He asked who they were, and they said they were looking for a place to hunt and took them into this maze. Earlier, these people were following the hero, as it seemed to them that he knew something. They saw how the guy went into the maze and followed him. Before following the hero, these people discussed that they should kill the guy and take all the items for themselves.